Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Live Flow Grow. My name is Christina. Today's practice is going to be dynamic Vinyasa yoga flow with a block. If you don't have a block around, you can use a book. Grab a water and we all are going to begin laying down on our backs, and when you go to lay down, place the block underneath your lower back, right here. I'll meet you on the mat. You decide the height you want your block to be on. I recommend going for the lowest height at the beginning of the practice. Just lay down over it. Feet on the mat or extend your legs. Let them fall down, let them splay out. The back of the head is heavy. Close your eyes here and find the rhythm of your breath. Allow your body to be heavy. Arrive for your practice, tuning into the rhythm of the breath. You can stay here or you can place the feet on the mat. Lift your hips off and change the height of the block. And then again, let your feet extend. A couple of more deep breaths here. A last one. Good. Place your feet down on the mat. Lift your hips. Place the block by your side. Hug the knees in towards the chest as you let your hips fall all the way down to the mat. Gently rock from side to side. Bring your feet down on the mat. Grab the block with your hands. Place it between the palms and reach back. As you do that, pull your belly in and press your lower back down into the mat. So you're taking the curve of your lower back. And now reach away the block. Reach away from the crown of the head. Find length through your arm bones. From here, extend the legs towards the sky. Flex your feet. Can you reach your heels away from the mat as you keep reaching the block away from the crown of the head? Finding length in the upper body and in the lower body. Keep the block lifted. Lower your legs all the way down. Slowly with control and lift up. One more time, lower down. Lift them up. Last one. And lift them up. As you have your legs extended, pull your toes in towards you to flex your feet, stretching the backs of your ankles, the cuffs, even the hamstrings. Now bring the block up towards your toes. Lift up. Lift your shoulders off the mat as you squeeze your belly. And release. And one more time, lift up. And squeeze. Last one. And release. Let your block fall all the way down. Legs are falling down on the mat. Let go of the block. Bend the elbows out to the side. Take as much space as you need. Maybe opening the arms out to the side as well, depending on how you feel. One more deep breath. Good. Reach up towards the block. Lift it off the mat. Lift your legs up. And from here, find bow pose. Finding your balance between sitting bones and tailbone. Lift the block up towards the sky. Lift, lift, lift. Find length. lower, low boat, lift up, lower, low boat, lift up, last one, and lift up. From here, open the arms out to the side, stay in boat pose, chest is up towards the sky. Your abs are burning, your quads are burning. Change the arms, the block is in your left hand. Bring your hands down, place your hands on the back, fingertips pointing away from you, feet are coming down, lift the hips up, upside down table, and release. Find boat pose one more time without the block. Hook your thumbs with your fingers and extend the legs as much as you can. Release, placing the hands back, feet down, reverse table. Last one, finding boat pose. Maybe extending the legs on your own if you can. Release that, feet are down, hands behind you, lift up. And release. Cross your shins in front of you. Place the hands down on the mat as you find tabletop. Your tabletop, stacking your joints, shoulders on top of the wrists. Hips right on top of the knees. Start making big circles around your wrists. And change the side of the circles. Warming up your wrists. Find neutral, flip your palms, fingers pointing in towards you. Now sit back as much as you can. Shift forward, sit back, shift forward, sit back, and shift forward. Flip your fingers to point to the top of the mat. Curl your toes under, lift the knees up, stay in your hovering table. Pull the belly in. From here, step your right foot on the outside of your right hand. Extend your left knee. Shift back and shift forward. Shift back, shift forward, shifting back and shifting forward. Step your right foot back. Bend your knees, hover, pull the belly in. Press yourself away from the floor. Step the left foot next to the left hand, extend the right knee. Shift back, shift forward, one more time. Last one. Step back, find your hovering. And release. Sit back and down, child's pose. Come up to tabletop. Extend your right hand forward, left leg back behind you, stretch. Reach past your right fingertips. Bend your left knee, grab a hold of the foot with your right hand. Lift your left knee off the mat. Extend your left leg, right hand comes down, tuck your back toes under, three-legged downward facing dog, lifting up and back. Point your left toes, find length. Pull your left knee in towards the belly and extend. Pull it in. Three-legged downward facing dog. Pull it in, coming into high plank, press the floor away from you. Now step your foot between the hands. Come on your fingertips in your high lunge. Step to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Grab your block if it's nearby. Let your head be heavy here. Come all the way up, reaching up with the block. Place the block between the hands, find length. Inhale here one more time, lift up. Exhale, fold. Keep the block next to the mat. Place your hands down. Step back, finding plank pose, lowering all the way down slowly on your belly, untuck your toes, And lift the chest up, baby cobra. Point the toes, lift the kneecaps away from the mat. Reach the arms back. And release. Press up and back, finding tabletop. Extend your left hand forward, right leg back. Lift from the middle. Reach past your left fingertips, right toes, bend your right knee, and grab a hold of the right foot. Release, left hand comes down. Tuck your left toes, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Three-legged downward facing dog. Keep your right leg extended. Pull the knee in, shift forward, high plank. Three-legged downward facing dog. Shift forward. Three-legged downward facing dog. Last one, shifting forward. Three-legged downward facing dog. This time when you shift forward, step your right leg between the hands. Find your fingertips here. Step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Take your block one more time between the palms of the hands. Let your head be heavy, your neck is long. One more breath here. And when your next inhale, come all the way up. Hands up and over the head, reaching the block away from the crown of the head. Let your shoulders be down, away from the ears. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time, inhale. Find length, exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Maybe hands on the block. Play with the height. See where you feel most comfortable. Maybe here, maybe in the middle, maybe all the way down, and fold. Remove the block by your side. Place your hands down, step back, find plank pose. Lower all the way down on the belly as you untuck the toes. Peel the chest up, find baby cobra. Pull the belly in and lift the kneecaps off the mat. Take your block with your left hand or right hand, depending on where you have it, and extend the arms out to the side. Keep your chest lifted. Bring the block forward, clasp it with both of your hands. Open out to the side. Bring the block back, clasp, open, lift up. Bring it out to the side. One more time forward. Out to the side, back. Out to the side. Last one, bring the block forward. Keep your chest lifted, out to the side. Last one on the back. And out to the side. Good. Hands are coming down. Lift yourself up and find a child's pose. I recommend knees to touch in this child's pose. Maybe block underneath your forehead. Let your spine round. Let your lower back decompress. Maybe rocking your forehead from side to side, making sure there is no tension in your shoulders, in your neck. Find stillness if you're moving. Press yourself up. Tabletop. Tuck your toes under, lift up and back. You're in a downward facing dog. Root down through the hands. Lift the hips up and away from your wrists. Look to the top of the mat, bend the knees, walk or hop forward. When you arrive, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take your block as you reach the arms up, coming into mountain pose. Exhale, hands down by your side, bend the knees, reach up, chair pose. Clasp the block with your hands and reach that block away from you. Look down, make sure you can see your toes. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift and fold. Remove the block by your side. Step back, find plank pose. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. lift up and back, downward facing dog. One more time, looking to the top of the mat, walking or hopping forward. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Grab the block, come all the way up, mountain pose. Exhale, find chair pose, reach the arms up, sit back and down. This time, open the arms as you hold the block in one of your hands. Bring the block back behind you. Open out to the side. Squeeze shoulder blades like there is a pencil between them. And fold. Halfway lift. And fold. Place the block by your side. Transition back to plank. Flow with me through Vinyasa or meet me in downward facing dog. Last one. Look to the top of the mat, bend the knees, walk or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take your block as you reach the arms up, coming into mountain pose. Hands down by your side. Reach the arms up, sit back and down. Chair pose. Take the block, take it out of the side. Back behind you. Keep the block clasped with your hands as you reach it away from your sitting bones. Open out to the side. Bring it forward. Stay in your chair. Out to the side. Back behind you. Out to the side. And bring it forward. Last circle out to the side. Back behind you. Out to the side. Bring it forward and fold. Good, your quads should be burning by now. Remove the block by your side. Bend the right knee. Keep your left knee extended as you stretch the back of the left leg. Change sides. Make sure you're breathing, allowing your body to open up. Change sides. One more time on your left. Last one on the right. And last one on the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Place your hands down. Step or hop back, finding plank pose. Flow with me through Vinyasa. And we're going to meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Bend the knee. Step the foot between the hands. Bring your left heel down. Take your block with your left hand and find your warrior two. The gaze is above your right fingers. Keep lifting your back hand up, keeping the block level. Flip, reverse, reach up, reach back. Extended side angle, right forearm on the right thigh, left hand up and over the head. One more time, reverse. And extended side angle. Last one, reverse. Extended side angle. Now lift your back heel off the mat, square your hips. Left hand comes down with the block. And shift forward. Left hand down on the block. Finding warrior three. Now see if you can transition and bring the hands into prayer. Bend your right knee, step back, find your high lunge. Transition to three-legged downward facing dog as you lift the right leg off the mat. Pull the knee in towards the chest. Send it back. Pull it in. Send it back. Last one, pull it in. Send it back. This time bring the right knee down, right shin down, I'm sorry. Finding pigeon pose. Open, find length first. And as you come to lay down, bring the block and place it underneath your forehead. We're going to stay here long. One more deep breath. Press yourself up. Remove the block to the right side of the mat. Tuck the back toes. Step back, find the plank pose. Flow with me through Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg comes up. Pull the knee in. And send it back. Knee in. Send it back. Last one. Stand back, three-legged downward facing dog. This time step the foot between the hands. Find high lunge. Turn your back heel down. Take the block with the right hand, opening out to the side into warrior two. Flip reverse, reach up, reach back. Extended side angle. Open the chest up towards the sky as you keep your right hand reaching up with the block. Find warrior two, reverse. Extended side angle. A last one. Lift the back heel off the mat, square your hips. Right hand comes down. On the medium setting, the highest you choose. Lifting the back leg up, finding warrior three. And maybe prayer in front of the heart or hands still on the block. Rebend the front knee, step back, find your high lunge. Remove the block by your side. Three-legged downward facing dog, left leg comes up. And bring the knee in. Stand it back. Knee in towards the chest. Stand it back. Bring the knee in. Last one. Knee in. Find pigeon pose. Left shin comes down. Find length first, and the block is optional this time. You can have it underneath the forehead, or you can come all the way down. Press yourself up. Find plank pose. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Step the foot between the hands. Find your warrior two, this time no block. Can you feel the difference? Keep your hands super active here though. Flip reverse, reach up, reach back. Extended side angle. Come up, warrior two. Turn your back heel off the mat. Can you find warrior three without the block? Hands in front of the heart. Left knee comes in as you come all the way up into standing. Pull your left knee in towards you. Find your balance here. Left ankle on your right thigh. Sit back, find chair pose. Hands in front of the heart. Fold over. Bend your right knee. Press yourself up. Take your left thumb with your left fingers as you straighten the right leg. Extend the left leg out to the side. And release. Step your left leg down, pedal your feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. Bring them down by your side. Inhale one more time. Come up on your toes. Hands to touch. Bring the hands in front of the heart, and we're going to squat all the way down. Stay on your toes. Hop back a little bit if you're at the top of the mat like I was. Open the legs out. Place your hands down for crow pose. If you have it in your practice, play with me. If not, just see how far you can go. Hop or step back. Find half of a push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg comes up. Pull the knee in, step it through. Find your warrior two. Flip reverse, reach up, reach back. Extended side angle. One more time. Extended side angle. Last one. And extended side angle. Squaring the hips, lifting the back heel off the mat. Press yourself up. Lift your right leg. Warrior three. Hands in front of the heart. From here, come all the way up to standing, bending the right knee. Hug your right knee in towards the chest. Find your balance. Right ankle on the left thigh. Sit your hips back and down. Hands in front of the heart. Make sure you're breathing. And if you get wobbly, come back to the shape. Fold over. Rebend the left knee. Press yourself up. Hook your thumb, right thumb with the index fingers. Left hand on the left hip. Straighten the left leg as you extend the right one out to the side. And release. Right foot comes down. Pedal your legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring them down by your side. And one more time, inhale, reach up. Palms to touch, lift up on your toes and squat all the way down. Open the knees out to the side. Place your hands down, crow pose. One more time. Step or hop back. Lower halfway down if you're stepping back. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And come down on your knees. Sit back on your heels as you tuck your toes under. Take the block with you. Hero pose with the block. Place the block underneath your heels. Maybe on the medium height. Untuck your toes and lean back. And if this is too much on your knees, you can come up higher. Or you can just lean less. And if this is not enough, you can change the setting of the block. try different settings with or without the block and see what works for you at the moment. Observe how your body feels in all the shapes you're making. Gently press yourself up. Bring your legs in front of you and come to lay down on the mat. Lift the hips up, place the block underneath your sitting bones. We're gonna finish this practice the same way we started. Or maybe this time, if you're in for it, go for the highest setting of the block. Let your legs extend, open the chest. Breathe in through the nose, open the mouth, exhale. One more time, just like that, breathe in. Open the mouth, let it go. Last one. Open the mouth, let it go. Good, you can stay with the block here, or you can remove the block. Let everything fall down, melt down on the mat, and enjoy your Shavasana for as long as you want to. Thank you so much for taking the time and practicing with me. Namaste.